Welcome to F1 Blogs. Today, we're diving into a heated topic as Red Bull driver Liam Lawson calls out McLaren for what he sees as a lack of respect towards the team's New Zealand roots. Lawson, who's had a dramatic F1 season with intense moments both on and off the track, didn't hold back in his criticism. He believes McLaren should honor their founder Bruce McLaren by playing New Zealand's national anthem, rather than "God Save the King" on podium days. Let's unpack what Lawson had to say and why he feels so strongly about this issue. Lawson's season so far, making a name in the big league. Liam Lawson's 2024 season has been nothing short of eventful. From his explosive debut at the Austin Grand Prix, where he clashed with the seasoned Fernando Alonso, to his run-ins with Red Bull teammate Checo Perez and Franco Colapinto in Mexico, Lawson has been making waves in F1. It's clear the 22-year-old has come to make his mark, with a fierce determination to secure a seat in 2025. But beyond his actions on the track, Lawson is now grabbing headlines with his strong opinions on McLaren's choice of national anthem. The anthem controversy, why McLaren's podium choice has sparked criticism. For those unfamiliar, McLaren, despite having a British license and base, was founded by New Zealand legend Bruce McLaren. McLaren's podium celebrations this season have often featured "God Save the King," the British national anthem, as a nod to the team's current license. But for Lawson, who has a deep sense of national pride, this choice overlooks McLaren's Kiwi heritage and disrespects its legendary founder. In a recent episode of the Red Flags podcast, Lawson made his frustration known. "It doesn't make sense," he began, addressing the fact that McLaren still bears the name of its founder, Bruce McLaren, who is an icon in New Zealand. Lawson went on to question why McLaren wouldn't pay tribute to its Kiwi origins, especially during such a triumphant season. For him, it's more than just a detail, it's a point of respect and recognition for New Zealand's legacy in F1. Lawson's argument, Bruce McLaren is a legend. Lawson's critique extends to his view of Bruce McLaren as a national hero. Bruce McLaren's contributions to motorsport, both as a driver and team founder, are etched in F1 history. For a young New Zealander like Lawson, the legacy of Bruce McLaren is a source of immense pride. Lawson insists that playing New Zealand's anthem on the podium would be a fitting tribute to the team's roots and a reminder of the role that New Zealand has played in shaping McLaren's identity. In his own words, Lawson described the current anthem choice as a complete nonsense, to be honest. He went on to emphasize, especially if you're from New Zealand, because Bruce McLaren is an absolute legend. This sentiment resonates deeply with Kiwi F1 fans, who feel a connection to McLaren through their country's pioneering motorsport figure. Comparing McLaren to other teams, a unique situation. Lawson pointed out that other teams handle their national affiliations differently, with some teams basing their anthem choices on their founder's heritage rather than their headquarters. For example, Lawson cited Red Bull's decision to use Austria's national anthem, despite being headquartered in the UK. By contrast, McLaren's decision to stick with "God Save the King" feels out of sync with their founder's origins, according to Lawson. Lawson's argument reflects a broader trend in F1 where national heritage and team identity are intertwined. Teams like Ferrari and Alfa Romeo carry their national identity proudly, creating a sense of tradition. For Lawson, honoring Bruce McLaren in this way would put McLaren in line with these other historic teams, paying homage to the vision of the Kiwi who started it all. How will McLaren respond? Potential outcomes of Lawson's stand. So, will McLaren consider Lawson's stance? While McLaren hasn't made any official comment on Lawson's remarks, it's likely that his viewpoint will spark discussions within the team and among fans. For McLaren, switching to New Zealand's anthem could be seen as a way to embrace its heritage, strengthening its connection with Kiwi fans and honoring Bruce McLaren's legacy in a highly visible way. However, there are also practical considerations. McLaren's British license and UK headquarters give it a strong British identity, and "God Save the King" reflects that. Switching anthems might create complexities for the team's branding, but it would also resonate with fans who admire McLaren's history. Lawson's future, A young driver with a strong voice. Lawson's decision to speak up on this issue reflects his confidence and sense of identity. In a competitive F1 environment, many young drivers avoid controversy, but Lawson has embraced his role as a proud New Zealander. By championing this cause, he's showing a level of maturity and passion for F1 history that sets him apart. As Lawson continues to push for a permanent spot on the F1 grid in 2025, his performance on the track, combined with his vocal personality, makes him a driver to watch. His determination to honor his national heritage could also attract support from fans who appreciate drivers with a strong sense of pride and values. As we look to the future, Lawson's willingness to speak his mind could influence his career trajectory and build a loyal fan base. Conclusion: a message from F1 Blog's Liam. Lawson's criticism of McLaren's anthem choice has raised some interesting questions about national identity, legacy, and respect within F1. Whether or not McLaren responds to Lawson's call remains to be seen, but the discussion it has sparked highlights the importance of F1's history and its legendary figures. For fans, Lawson's words remind us that Formula One is about more than just racing, it's about tradition, pride, and the stories of those who helped shape the sport. Thank you for tuning into F1 Blogs. If you enjoyed this in-depth look at Lawson's stand on the McLaren anthem controversy, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hit that bell icon to stay updated on all things F1, and join us next time for more exclusive insights and analysis. See you on the track.